lovers! So here at the Lovestyle Guide, we've been getting in quite a lot of stories and comments about what we're doing and about how each person has learned a lesson or when they started living something like the Lovestyle. Today I'm going to share one with you that really touched us all and brought some tears to my eyes, but it really shows what we have to be grateful for. So here it goes. I was 19 years old, I was in high school, I was so over it, and I just wanted to live my life. I wanted freedom. I had lost quite a few people that meant so much to me. I was a mess, a teenager, and not sure how to deal with emotions I felt, and I felt like it was the end of the world. My sister, who was 24 and a registered nurse, told me that she was going to take part in a mission trip to South Africa. There were 8 other nurses. I was invited to come along. We volunteered. It was all non-for-profit, and it was all out of our pockets. We fundraised doing garage sales, bake sales, and much more, and ended up raising about $9,000 between 3 of us. So we started out visiting orphanages. All of these kids were affected by HIV and AIDS, left with no family and nothing but hope and faith. Seeing that and going there, the state I was in made me realize how I have it is not bad. In fact, it's not bad at all. We take for granted what we have. Seeing those babies and small children lying there, not knowing what was going on, knowing they had no mom and no dad, it opened my heart and it opened my eyes. It showed me that day in and day out, these innocent children suffer from something they did not ask to be brought into. We ventured off in similar families, provided them with food, money, and clothes, as well as toys. I could tell you everything, although I don't have enough space or a big enough book to write it. But one story I'll tell you is something that has forever touched my heart and will always be a part of my life. It's called Prudence. Prudence is a little girl. She's 8 years old, and we met at one of the shelters that we went to every day. It wasn't really a shelter, but it was open to the community where kids could come and get a meal, served to them along with dessert, craft, and games after. This one meal served a day was sometimes the only meal these kids had for days or even weeks. Prudence was a little girl that caught my eye. I had another little girl in my arm, and she was playing with my hair. My sister at my side, Prudence came over and said, "That's my sister." She pointed to her sister in my arms. I said, "Well, you're both very beautiful." My sister then introduced us to Prudence. We were speaking with her and then realized she understood a little bit of English, but couldn't speak it fluently, only a few words here and there. One of the guys who worked there decided to translate for us. But one thing Prudence did say in English was, "Is there a chance you could be my new mom?" She hugged me and my sister so tight, tears running down her face as my sister and I started crying. We told her we would wish nothing more but to make that happen. Later on that day, we asked her if she would mind telling us her story and if we could videotape it. So as she spoke, she cried. It was hard. She explained, "Hi, my name is Prudence. I am 8 years old. I live with my aunt and uncle. I have 6 brothers and sisters." We interrupted and asked her where her mom was. She then explained that her mother died. She was infected with HIV. She explained that she walked 8 miles with her mother to take her to the hospital because she was not responding properly and she felt that something was wrong. When they got to the hospital, it was only hours later that her mother had passed. Prudence had witnessed it all. She then found out that of all her brothers and sisters, she was the only one that had been transmitted the disease at birth. She then explained, "That's why I live with my aunt and uncle. Because I'm affected, I have to sleep in a room that's attached to the back of the house. I don't get a bed, toys, or any new clothes. I sleep on a cement floor with a sheet. They get mad when my brothers and sisters hug me because they think I will infect them with my disease. Prudence walks 6 kilometers every day there and back to get her vaccination for her disease. Hearing this from a hopeless little girl was awful. I felt nothing but anger and hurt. I was mad that such an innocent little girl could be treated like a dog. One thing I learned is that they're very uneducated with sex, birth control, condoms, and how it's transmitted. I will leave this story with the conclusion. Each day we wake up, we are having a bad day, and we think to ourselves, "Oh, I have it so bad. Oh, this is the end of the world. Oh, what else could go wrong? I will never get over this." You know what? In some people's cases, that is true. They don't have any hope of moving forward. They don't have anyone to tell them things will get better. I guess all I'm trying to say is, with a little bit of love, a bit of hope, and sometimes something as simple as a smile, you can make a difference. This is something that will forever be in my heart, something that I'm not done fulfilling. I will be back to South Africa one day. I know that if I want it bad enough, I will see Prudence again. You need to reach for your goals and know that a little love and a smile goes a long way. Pay it forward. Next time you're walking down the street, smile at a person coming towards you. It has changed my life. I have a new outlook on many different things. I believe everything happens for a reason, and I strongly believe that I'm meant to help people. Be a part of a team, make a difference. Lots of love, always believe, never give up, and remember that things might be bad right now, but believe me, they'll get better. So that's the story. Thank you so much, Megan, for sending in your story. Honestly, it's proof that we can make a difference, and we want to focus on how we can make a difference, not on the problem. It's not about you, it's not about your broken heart, it's about theirs. Guys, remember to give love, live love, be grateful for what you have,